Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmines with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Stood strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. Guys playing, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop.
Good afternoon, guys, girls, everybody, whatever we got going on here, word of mouth. We're hoping the internet works well this afternoon, and I think it will because we're diagnosing this down to the hours that we're streaming from. But we're still working with them. Sorry, it pisses me off quite a bit, but I'm sick and tired of paying for shit that I don't get. So, in the meantime, I'm going to stream today. I got some things to do this evening, so I didn't want to leave you guys high and dry again after having to quit with no internet connection last time. This event, lots of fun. How you doing, Austin? It is a ton of fun, guys. This is very similar to, yeah, Andrew, I know. This is very similar to the Break the Scoreboard that I put up the 51 on, blind. In fact, I think it might be the exact, no, it's not the exact same because Cat 10 is not in here. But we'll figure out the shots on this. And the major difference with that one, too, it's a little bit tough. But on the Break the Scoreboard that I put up the 51, he did something called easy greens, right? Or easy tee. Now, there was a comment on Facebook about the tees, right? And different tee boxes. But easy tees to them means red tee boxes. Red tee boxes will actually shut down a bunch of the drivable par 5. Hey, Mike. So that doesn't necessarily make it easier. While it made probably 70% of the par 5s that could be drivable always there, it made the other 30% always not there. So in theory, if you're playing random tee boxes, it's the only way you could ever max out your setup. Now, that being said, it doesn't happen. It's just the odds are so bad that easy tees give you a higher percentage of holes that you can drive. This one, we won't see it much, but we'll talk through it a little bit as we get to them. I'm going to go with a full 5 here, and I'm going to just hit this back a little left. And I want it to hit right there. And have it kick right perfect, just like that. Now, this was hole 2, though, so I had just played one and said, you know what? I'm playing, I'll stream. And I might have to pause in the middle of this. I do have some work stuff going on, but it should be set. So this is one of the holes. This, if we're set on easy tees, this is considered the red tee box, right? And that would make this hole never drivable. And the reason they do that is because it's the easiest to get yourself down the fairway to get an eagle. Now, obviously not the way to play it. We're going to play down to this pad pretty much every time we don't think it's drivable. And with stouts and A1s and C3s not being able to be murdered perfectly all the time now, I choose to go here 99% of the time. I have not touched 2022 yet. We should be able to touch it very soon. But there is one machine in Iowa updated down in Iowa City, and I haven't had time to go down and get it. This is where okay. Just to clue you in on my opinions on the PGA machine. Look, it is a much better piece of equipment, tons more capabilities. In the end, that thing will be a beast. Right now, it's not great. I personally despise the button layout on the touchpad, but it's not a game breaker. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now the rollout on top of it is freaking crazy. I get it. I get giving the priority to vendors who have ordered PGA. What they should have done is the ones who ordered PGAs or have been trying to order PGAs should have gotten the updates for their legacies as well at the same time. And let that be the defining factor. So my vendor here in Iowa wouldn't get the new courses until the end of the month, like everyone else, because he didn't buy any PGA machines. Now, let's just look at a vendor like Power. They have bought PGA machines or tried to, or bought a few and are trying to buy more of them. So they should get priority with the updates. I get that. But the fact that we are so limited on the PGA machines as of right now, this isn't working out for anybody. The whole ship day great feeling that we had, Golden Tea Christmas, as Matt Kavanaugh, I like to lovingly call it, it's totally freaking ruined for me. I literally am like, okay, great. New courses came out. I don't get to see them until Legacy gets them. Oh, good. Sweet. Your home bar got it. Oh, yeah, because my radius for within 50 miles of me. Sorry, not total state of Iowa. Now let's just talk about this event. Event is great, though. And the new courses, from what I'm hearing, are fantastic. That's what I'm hearing. So congrats to Jim Z on putting it together, as well as this whole art team and the design team in IT. I'm hearing good things about that. Let's just hope everything else starts catching up to it so that we all got all good things. I'm sick and tired of being angry. Now, I play into this pad every time if it's not drivable. Now, that was a really bad shot. I didn't want to block myself, but we should be fine. And that's another one, too. This hole doesn't always become drivable if you're on red tee. Well, it's not 4 hours, Andrew. It's literally it's literally an hour now. And I can explain that issue, too. But really, it's sourcing the wrong product to use on your equipment. Now, we talked about having SSDs on the new machines. I found out now the drives that they're using are 3 terabytes. I don't know if anybody's done some pricing on SSDs. A 3 terabyte SSD is probably $2,000 on its own, is my guess. Yeah, yes, it does, Switch. It does. It absolutely does have it. Commercial events is the same holes as home edition events, so you're going to get the same look. Now, a hole like this from the Easy Tee boxes would always be drivable. This one wasn't, unfortunately. Now, the good thing about this being a 10-man event is it doesn't matter what holes are drivable because we're all getting the same setup. The NFC not working. There's a couple things. Once again, though, I haven't had a machine to play it. Yeah, so I believe it's SVT. It would have to be a design impact to it. You'd have to figure out what one they could use and source for it. The whole thing I know is that the bus speed on the new machines is a ton faster, so we would actually get a benefit out of the SSD. But at the same point, it's too high. It's a prohibitive cost point for them, right? I mean, where they're spending. Okay, but even so, that becomes prohibitive, right? Yeah, I think Michael's right. You just have to reboot to get the NFC back up again. But there could be something else with it. Now, Michael, I saw you posting quite a bit about all the issues with it. So the drive that they sourced, one of the drives that they sourced, apparently has a firmware involved on it that causes database migrations to fail, which is what was causing yours to have 6. And I might be relaying it incorrectly, and Adam may have relayed it a little incorrectly to me, since that's not our area of expertise. But and it's a drive that apparently everyone in the industry knows has issues, and they're actually in a class action or in a recall state for them right now. So bad choice. Well, it's not IT's fault. It is their fault for not testing the update on every piece of equipment that they shipped out. So there's some mistakes to go around. It'll get corrected. From now on, though, every patch and update is going to come out over the air. And they got the system that they have in place for that now. They've been testing, so we won't have to deal with this again. It's growing pains with a new product. I still remember going from cabinet to pedestal. Do you know how reluctant the bangers we all were to the Switch? We hated it. Now you'd be caught. You couldn't catch me caught dead playing on a cabinet again. It's so much better than this. So we'll get used to it. The buttons, we get used to it. I hate where the touchscreen is. We'll get used to it. And maybe another iteration comes out that has a change to it. Yeah, I thought this headset would work now, and it doesn't. Yep. And that was because it was the patch that was having a problem, right? And that patch had a big database migration. It's what I understood. Give me a second. I'm going to run upstairs and grab a different headset. Yeah, this headset is just, I feel like crapping out. It's too bad because this is by far my favorite headset that I've owned. I'll be right back. All right, I am here. Well, Michael, they did send out emails to everybody that, I mean, the community doesn't need to know. The vendors needed to know. And to my knowledge, the vendors were told, were sent email updates about it. But some people weren't subscribers to the newsletter. Yeah, we always say communication is going to be the worst part. It's why when any of this happens, my first thing is to reach out to Adam to figure out what the messaging is here so we can get it out to as many people as possible. I feel like that could be more something that they focus on. But we know the limitations of the company. We know communication has been freaking terrible over the years. Kevin does the best that he can with the tools at his disposal, and a lot of the times it's not communicated to him correctly. So it's something that's a little disjointed part on their side. Hopefully they can work through that, and they will. I know Adam, if you guys knew Adam Kramer like I do, you know he doesn't let the shit die. You don't know that he sat at IT until 4 a.m. the day after the update, rebuilding sticks. Him personally. The vice president of amusement division is there doing this. That's awesome. And that's what makes me not reluctant to recommend anything that they do. Because you know in the end they're going to take care of it. But like with all of us, the speediness of how they take care of things is always in question by us, and I agree. And it should be. I mean, the checks and balances type system, you gotta call people on their bullshit. All right, this guy here. God damn, this hole's a pain in the ass. I've been likely trying to do this. Yeah, John, well, so the 10,000 hole in one thing. So I got to look up and see who bet me $20 that I couldn't do it in 20 games and I needed 6. Well, we left needing 4 with 14 games left to play. But so I had to go start playing commercial again, and I pumped it out. I mean, I'm at 10,010 now, I think, just from playing commercial. So I gotta see. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I mean, I would have won the bet. I did win the bet, but it wasn't on stream, so I'm not going to collect on that. If we want to, we'll see if we can see if we get 14 games to hit 4, and I'll take that bet. But okay, that might be the. Oh wow! So it hits a tree and holds its spin. That would have been my luckiest shot on this whole ever. If I had no spin, that's actually going in, isn't it? Jesus, that would have been something. But if you saw what I was trying to do on this hole there, the medium T 10.5 wood will get over the mountain. And if you hit it hard enough, you can hit that grass hill up there. It bounces up and then trickles down to the left and falls over the edge. If the spin and you need backspin or else it doesn't get high enough to do it. So it's kind of a tricky shot. You got to get used to it. Wow, that's not. Oh, winning the Michigan tournament. That's good to double dip Beatty. You guys don't know how close I was to coming up for that. I just can't right now. I set the stream at a very, very bad quality with low upload just so I can not go ape shit when it shuts down. And no, that is absolutely a proof and SVT here. Let me find. We actually documented and did a. I gotta find it though. Under my drive. I can't find it right there, right? But backspin does make the ball go higher. And through testing, what we found is that bite and backspin make the ball go the same height. Now, in realistically playing, in actual, what's the word I'm looking for? In non-testing, in actual real gameplay, I think that backspin goes higher than bite. And we could judge that on the Indigo Mound going through the hole or Coconut Beach going through that temple. Backspin absolutely makes it go higher. Medium T, no spin is in between, and then release and roll get you the same height as well. I'm actually just really happy that they're watching word of mouth. They saw how great we used the carry distance as our go-to rather than total distance, and they've implemented that in the game. So kudos to them for doing such a thing. I'm very happy for it. Yeah, I missed out, John. I know, but I'm missing out on tournaments in general. I'm freaking itching. It's just I played 30 games each of the last 2 days at the bar, and I'm gonna do it again today. But it's a test. I'll say that much, especially after playing 15 of these at home and then going to the bar. I really recommend you guys playing this event with your 3 driver bag if you have one, because that shot there with a regular 9.5 actually would have hit the bottom of the tree. It was a really late, they announced it pretty late though. But even the high T 8.5 stays under the trees, so it helps you out quite a bit. I would show you guys how to drive this green if the wind was actually pointed at the southeast rather than the southwest. So now we're just going to go, we're going to hit here, we're going to go to the 8.5, backspin, I'm in a little right, and it'll go here every time. Well, right now we're in the lead. We just don't want to mess up too bad. So we'll probably be laying up on challenging par 5. This isn't the challenging par 5. This isn't one you lay up on. Pins on the left. Now I'm just playing this based off of distance. Perfect. Very, very nice. The A1, it's going to be an A1 with a 3-wood or a soft A 1.5 with the high T 10.5. And that's always going to be a high T shot. Now this one, I just really want to line the wind up as much as possible. And where the pin is today, I would rather have the wind on my second shot pushing a little bit left to right. So I'm going to just nut this up the fairway as far as I can here. And we should have that wind be that way. All right, so I didn't get it far enough right, but it's pretty straight. We're okay with this. We're going to just put a little baby cut with some bite. I'd love to backspin this, but I want to putt no matter what happens here. And now I'm going to put it over the edge. Here we go. No, we did not. We got it. We got the eagle. You may ask why that hole is in there for a Break the Scoreboard event, and because that hole can be driven. It has been driven aced twice. I know, that's crazy, right? All right, well, I don't like this shot, but we got to hit it. Happy. My goal when I'm hitting that hole is to hit the face of the wall. There's two ways. The 10.5 is always going to be, if you hit it hard enough, will always be high enough to get over the wall down below. The 8.5 with a pullback and a thumb shot is also a great play. You got to go straight, and you go through the gap on the right. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so I got a left to right win here. Hey, Brandon, I'm going to show you guys how I play this. So here we go. Didn't hit it, I caught the extra branch in front. So I'm trying to not hit the second one there. Okay, let me see what we got for microphones here. Let's see what we got. I got a second. How about now? Is that better? Any better? Let's see. Any better? Any better? Any better? No, that's not. How about now? Better. Okay, fine. How about now? How about now? Any better? Any better? Any better? Any better? How about now? Is that good? Is that any better? All right, there we go. Yeah, well, Richard and I have been digging into the audio too. It's just, we got, you guys know, summertime here, that my air conditioner outside of the window here, it has a low vibrating hum that I've tried to get rid of. It just doesn't work. So we have to do some compression with this to get it to work. Hi, Jamie. Now you can go at this ball. You don't need to high tee this with the 9.5 or the 10.5. Where that pin is, I'm going to do that. Ah, thanks, Dylan. I appreciate it, bud. And then I get spin out of it. If you guys remember, during the blind 51, I actually missed the putt on this hole. And then on 18, I swear to God, it just lucked it into me. 18 was the Glacier Ranch par 5. And look, I did not make the putt. It missed by a good foot outside, and the little hole gremlin grabbed it. But let's get this. We're going to go at it. Hopefully that volume's might be a little too loud now, but it looks like it's better. And Richard's going to fucking kill me for doing that, by the way. So now that we got the new courses, are we going to, does anybody interested in me setting up another big tournament, but have it be on the new courses? And we're going to just do a blind, like 80% handicap kind of thing, 75%. Since I don't know the courses yet, I can't go through and give it a scale or give it any kind of slope rating like we did. But I got to say, that slope rating has made these matches super competitive. It's all over the place now, which is what I wanted it to begin with. I didn't want, like, the better people always winning, the higher handicaps winning every event. And I got to say, it's looking, Jamie Godfrey, a 24.64 handicap, is sitting in the finals of the winner's side. And then I'm a round behind, waiting on, I believe it's John Jansa and Jeff Mutt, Fireball Kid, to play me to go to the finals of the winner's side. I feel a little bad. My handicap's lower than it should be from that. But remember, I had back surgery right away. I just had back surgery. So, I mean, I'm not great. If you looked at my scores from prize play, I shoot a 32 one game and a 22 the next. I'm all over the place. I've just gotten pretty lucky that I haven't screwed up bad during that tournament. Come on. Oh. To follow again. So I do apologize that we are only able to broadcast at 720p right now, because if I jump it up high enough for it to go, Brandon, they absolutely should be, to my understanding. Now, is that subject to change? Possibly. I'm also a little confused at why we have the second app is because they can't do clubs and balls for the old one. Okay, that makes sense. It seems like we should only have one app. Make sure to bite or backspin this shot. I'm looking at this ball to land about 305, so I want to bite it, not backspin it, because as much as it doesn't change it much, I want it to go forward those extra couple feet. But if you release or roll this shot, that will not get over that mountain. So don't do that with the 5-wood. Yeah, it should be, Brandon. I mean, it has to be. Otherwise, the invites don't have a use on the new machine. If you can't play invites on the PGA and could only play against PGA, no one would do it. I mean, that would mean you're paying $4 to play an invite that if you are playing PGAs and have a kickback program, make sure that your invite games are counting toward your kickback program. Because I don't know what the deal, I don't know with the reporting software like the Fax Live, if it shows invites as games played through it. Now, based off the fact that we already see that that PGA machines are basically stopped, like they don't really have any right now, I would not expect PGA home editions until 2023. So you guys, people ask me every day, and before I was saying Q4, I don't think that happens anymore. I really don't. Oh my, I murder bonered that. Shit. All right, heavy rough. I can't putt this. Now this chip's going to come out almost normal from heavy rough, so I'm probably going to murder this into the water. Or make it. There we go. Okay, it does, Steven. Gotcha. But you have to change a setting on it, don't you? I thought you could not include them in there, too. So make sure, just do a quick game count of your invites if you play them. But, I mean, they're not available on PGA yet, so that can't happen quite yet. So that's back-to-back games. This hole wasn't drivable. And I only remember seeing it one like every 50 games that's set up before. So that's kind of goofy. But we made it drivable while holing it out. I will say I'm getting my stamina back for playing right now. It's working a little bit. I'm still not quite there. At 30 games at the bar, I felt like I was going to die. Andrew, you don't have it. It would be a vendor's side. We don't really connect Fax to our home edition at all. Oh, okay, gotcha. There you go. And so we wouldn't have access to the royalty, the loyalty. This is him being a vendor and me not. So you guys have questions like that, I think Puff might be our go-to. Unless he's on another motherfucking vacation again. Then who knows? This guy, what the hell? Yeah, Fax is garbage. In fact, Fax is a huge security risk, to be honest with you. Let me get I don't know why I got... All right, this one, if we're on the next tee box up, it can be drivable. Hey, Robert, how you doing, bud? What are you doing? You're not working? You're not doing something during the day? Puff, tell Kate I'm really sorry that she... tell Kate I'm really sorry that she didn't win last night. It was, and I can agree with 90% of it. I just don't like that GG Christmas is gone. That just didn't feel right. Nothing about it felt right. It felt disjointed completely. And that's what bothers me. I mean, being a home edition guy, we've always been plagued by having to wait for the updates a little bit. Okay, good. It was honestly though, Leo was awesome last night and Michael Bublé and Christian were unbelievable together. Holy shit. Oh. All right, we're going to try that shot again. This one I'm a little closer, so I'm going to hit the 3-wood with backspin. So if we do a flyby, we're going through this little hole, and then we just got to avoid the trees up top. Just like that. Now watch this. This is going to be money. You see, you can bounce it right up there, get a putt. That shot's a lot sexier and easier to accomplish than trying to get the cut just right. Yeah, Steve, I get it, man. I get it. Now the whole thing is now you're gonna just wait until the next update, so they give you a free one when you buy your PGAs. The shooting themselves in their foot was a sport IT would win gold all of the time. But I have absolute faith in the vision that Adam has, and hopefully he can just get it accomplished. He just says he sent the call out, All right, so I'm going to high tee a 5 here. We're not going over. The worst thing I could do is be short, so we're going to just hit it solid. We want to be a 135 to 140. And I hit it 120, and I'm short, because that's bullshit. That's not... I got to change this. I got to work on this trackball, I think. I've had that happen a couple of times where I hit that thing solid, and it went nowhere. But that's okay. I was 1 better. Now I'm 1 off. And 1 off on this event is really like you're 5 better. I always get a little confused hitting from that rough there, though. Did you guys notice how much it showed my distance going down there, even though it played like normal rough? I don't understand that one. And you see how I went dead underneath that with the medium? That's fine. The 9.5 will hit the branches underneath quite a bit, especially with backspin. I can even high tee a backspin shot with the 8.5 and stay underneath. God, I'm gonna actually save that quote. If shooting yourself in the if shooting themselves in the foot was an Olympic sport, IT would win gold every time. I liked it. I think that's gonna be used. Israeli. Now this is a problem shot without having a lob wedge. I'll tell you that much. Very ruins within. All right, so where's the pin? That's all I'm looking for. Pin's in the top right. So the 3-wood is not going to cut enough to get over there. Now, you may look at this and go, oh, get out of here, Puff. No, all you got to do is get sick or hurt your back, and then you stop eating. So we're going to hit this baby soft and barely around the outside of the mountain, and hopefully we get the cut to bounce up, maybe ride the wall and come right down by the pin. It's going to be a tough shot, though. So I got it over there quite a bit. I think a 3-wood might have gotten closer to it than this. That was a bad bounce, but we're still putting for double eagle, and yeah, no. All right, so we're 2 off. All right, the pin's on the left. I'm going to go way up the chute here. So I have the least, so I have almost a straight wind. And you really kind of want to stay on the fairway so you can get some control. Once you get comfortable with the 6-foot distance, you know, taking off that 10 yards, that I wasn't worried about hitting the wall. In fact, I could have released that if I wanted. All right, so if I wanted to, this would be a time I could hit this, light it up with the hole right here with a pullback thumb backspin. It will hit off the hill. It's short, though, this time, so I want to just hit a softer 10.5 off the face of the hill. Hey, Maddie. That's the difference, though. When we played that course live, 1, we didn't have tees. 2, we didn't have a 10.5 in our bags. So we were having to hit driver through the gap. Because when you cut the 9.5 driver at it, you're not, it's not getting high enough. Now, this one, straight out layup here. I'm not screwing around. Oh, we got a whole lot opportunity, maybe. It's showing me around the tree. I don't buy it, though. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so again, this is a great distance for the 10.5. I mean, the 9.5, no tee. The problem is cutting it over there. I might leave this short, so we're going to go bite. We're going to try to hit a 180. Perfect. That's all I'm looking for there. So, like I said, 3 driver bag. Big, big importance on this course. Diane, if you're watching, I'm wearing the yellow shorts. I'm doing it. She hates them. All right, so we'll take that. So hopefully we're getting you the hard holes, and that'll teach you. But that one there, I blew the easy one. We just got to make sure not to leave shit short. Come on, card. Ah, there we go. So I'm going to knock out these 15 total games. I think I was 3 in when we started. And then I'll probably have to hit the road. 335, pins in the middle back. I'm going high T3 wood here. I'm probably going to be a little long, but better long than short. The high T4 wood is not really of my favorite. Oh! Oh, come on! Wow! Mr. Anthony, are you here? That's got to be on you. They could have just dropped that for me. Ah. Everything now. That could have been something. I thought so too, man. It hit high up on the stick though, but it felt good. All right, 273. We can't go right at this. We got to go around the curve now. We got to pin right up in there. Ugh, this is not my favorite look. So what your goal here is to figure out how these bounces on the rock works. It's concave. It's like a half pipe in there, but there's a flat part in the middle. If you hit the flat part in the middle, it bounces pretty straight. But if you go a little bit farther right, it bounces left, and a little bit short, it bounces right. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to bounce it down? Do we want to hit green on a fly? I'm going to go with a cut 5-wood and just smoothie it up with a high tee. And hopefully I get the lane right. And I caught it pretty much on the flat part. Now, I hate this putt. I'll miss this. Okay, so I knew in my head that actually had a little right break to it. That's one of the ones that it's such a high uphill putt and you're not having enough zip getting to the hole that you need to look and figure out where the half-degree break is coming from there. Okay, 419, not drivable. So we're going to our pad here. This pad is my favorite spot. Other people use another pad, but this one to me is really safe because it doesn't really bounce forward. It bounces sideways, so it won't bounce forward when you're hitting the 5-iron hard, or if you're playing hybrids, the 5 hybrids are really good club going at that. Okay, not there either. but still, I'm going to put the ball right on the same pad as I did for the... As I'm putting it to the pad that makes the hole drivable. So this is basically the tee box that you would be driving the green from. And on this setup, I'm not going after holes very often. Unless I look up and see somebody beating me, there's no sense going at holes. You're going to win the game if you stick the hard holes. That's the key. All right, we're going to get a little greedy here. I'm kind of thinking I want to hit this. God, that's a bitch, though. No, we're going to just back that up. Because remember, our carry distance with this club, we're looking at about 302 to 303 where it's going to land. But then we got an extra 6 miles per hour. So I generally had about 1.5 yards per mile per hour of wind with stouts. It's probably a little less than that, but 1.5 gives me a good idea. So I'm expecting this ball to land 308. I would love to turn it down a notch hitting this, but hitting this like 135 would be great, but hitting at 130, I'm probably not there. So we're just going to put it on. Yeah, probably 130's there. I caught that pretty clean, though. These par 5 ones bring home my worst putting. My worst putting is the straight uphill putts because it slows down too much. So you're going to get the hidden break in there a lot, and I don't like it. I don't like playing with that hidden break. I don't read that thing very often because I don't find it to be totally accurate. But really on uphill putts, you probably want to get familiar with turning right once, seeing if it's right 2, turning left 1, seeing if it's left 1, and then you'll know that there's an extra little bit of break to the right. And I'll show you what I mean on the next one. I should have done it already. I just don't because I kind of know already what they're going to do just from playing a lot. But you're bringing in holes that a lot of you may not have played a lot. This hole's not drivable on this setup. I'll show you guys the shot when we get to one that is. Now, wow, I almost screwed that up. All right, let's go with this and clear the wall. You see how much that ball's backspin actually worked? So the 9.5, if I'm hitting that, I'm playing it to bounce that edge. The 10.5, I can hit a little harder and get over that edge. Wow, did Tim Dunn just hold that out? I think he did. It's awesome seeing him and everything again. No, there isn't. We broke it down a little bit the other day on carry distance via... But really, Luda, the only ones I really learned, the 5 wood I know the 10.5 carry distance, and then I adjust based off of those and add incrementally after that. It doesn't need to be that precise of a stat for it to be useful. Because the distances that I come up with are all theoretical, meaning that it's on dead straight shots. So you'd have to be able to hit dead straight shots for that to work every time. Let me see if I can find my... miles per hour in distance. Nope, that's miles per hour distance. Where did I do it at? Where did I have... we'll have to go through about it. Yeah, I'm ready for him too. I want to get him in there. I'm excited. I'm hearing awesome things about the courses. Like his best design ever kind of shit. Like those things. And that's saying a lot because he's got a lot of good courses out there. There's a few out there that are kind of shit, but for the most part, he does a very good job. Okay, this is a little different. So now we're so far back on this tee box that I'd probably hit the underneath of the trees. So we got to look at this at coming in from a C3-ish type shot. And I'm looking to play it just like I did with the bounce on the hill. We're going to go with the 3. We're going to full cut it. Get it out a little bit. And I missed the top. It's a challenging ass shot when you don't have the ones that you go straight. It now. Let's see what Timmy Glenn did. Let's see where he's at. I didn't get it. Now, I've aced this hole before, and I just don't see how... Well, one, I don't trust C3s and A1s anymore, and that's the shot you'd have to hit to ace it. Oh, you saw it. Good. So he's 22 with me now. Okay, so we're tied. We're tied. He screwed up that one as well. All right, we're not going to screw this one up this time. Much better. Last time I hit that same shot and had it go 123. Let's see if Timmy can mess one up for me here. We're going to need some points. Points or have him screw up. No screw up. All right, I'm going to get him here. Now, this is what I was talking about, right? The high T 10 8.5 will stay under this tree. And then since you're cutting it around, you can basically just hammer it and have no risk of going long. Hopefully Tim's not watching. Let me go through, because the one that I have that I was using for carry distance, Luda, I was using it for, I was trying to come up with a distance per mile per hour of swing speed, but it's not a linear equation at all. So it didn't really become very useful. Again, wind is blowing right to left. I can't show you my bank shot when it's in that scenario. But if you look, there's a little X on that, and we'll point it out next time. There's a little X on there that you could actually use as your guide point to aim at. Oh, Tim's awesome, dude. Andrew, you didn't meet him in Vegas when he came to Worlds. He had his documentary guy there with him too. All right, where's the pin? I bet it's on the right. It is. We're gonna back it up, and we're gonna hit this pretty soft. All right, now I'm over by the pin. You see how much farther right I can get it when you hit that right? Yeah. Is Puff still here? He said he's going. Oh, there we go. That's how you take the victory. We're going to get the victory out of this. Austin, you're in here with us, my man. I love it. Now, going over here would be the play for me, and I think I'm going to do it anyway. This one, you're going to have a left to right wind. Oh, shit. Get on the fairway. Thank you. I missed that ball a little bit. Now, I know my 6 foot distance. This is going to be beautiful. If I got it left enough, and I didn't fucking... Wow, that was short. Wow, I didn't expect that to be short, to be quite honest with you. Oh, Christ. Okay, so Tim giveth and mouth giveth back. All right, let's work the other shot here. 9.5 driver. We're going to get the pull back right. See? Perfect height. It's just a perfect height with that club. I had a problem back in the day because I still played the Apex set, the Apex FTX set, which is the Ballista set now. So the 8.5 driver, that does not work on. You can't hit that shot with the 8.5. In fact, the 8.5 driver is actually a dead club on that hole. We're going to try to get this on from here. Let's see if we can murder this bad boy. All right, we got a chip to take the lead. Oh, he got it. That's a big one. Oh, it's a very big one. Now we coast in. We coast in. We're going to coast this bad boy in for the win. 348. This is money. Oh God, this is what I'd like to call a hole out opportunity. Oh, there he is. There's Chad Fisher. No, those ones out of the sand I don't miss much, but if you notice, I have a little bit of a slight cut on all my pullbacks. So if that's not sand, that sand almost negates my slight cut on it. But if that was fairway, I would really have a problem, right? Ah! Oh, I forgot. Oh, I was going to say, dude, how good was Sarah Bareilles and Nicolina? Holy cow, that was amazing. I'm a huge Sarah Bareilles fan. I mean, I got to say, I was almost in tears, and I honestly thought that when they brought Hunter Girl home and did the thing with the veterans, man, I was bawling. Oh, that's Austin. This is my forte. Hammer ball, mouth hit ball hard. Yes, I can. That's what I do. But I thought that might have pushed her over the top because we had projected Noah winning for a long time now. After he did that first Rihanna Stay song, that was when I was like, dude, he's winning. He's gonna win for sure. No, Nicolina shouldn't have won, and Leah shouldn't have won. I wish Fritz would have won, or Christian, but America loves the fucking golly gee shucks guy. But it also got us reading about 3 what I'm doing. High T3 here. I don't mind now if I go a little long. I just want to keep it straight so I have my chish coming back up. I may have been able to go with a 4 there, but we got a putt. I'm not going to make this. I have to chip this. I don't think this gets there with a putt. We're going to try to putt it, because I know if I chip it, I'm going over the edge. Yeah, see, that's bullshit. Hey, Ben, how you doing, bud? I despise... I love the fact that we don't have rollovers anymore, but I despise the fact that I cannot get a putt to the hole. On quite a few shots now. All right, we're going to definitely backspin this one. I want this to hit the fringe or rough first, kick forward, and then kind of turn dead left. Let's see if we can get it to do it. Well, I got over there, and I was right. If I hit the fringe first, that's probably pretty good. Wow, very well done, Ben. I'm proud of you, my man. Good job. Again, this is the easy tee box, by the way. So this is why that question that I answered on Facebook is really a tough one to answer with how it works. It's kind of silly. That's fine, buddy. I did not shoot even as good of as a 29 in my last 60 games yesterday playing Baja. So you're better than me. Yeah, the whole, I wish that we could get them to change the way that glory play works. Now, I'm going to do the same thing. That pad right here is where I'm going for. And I missed the pad. We're in heavy rough, though. This is still going to get there. This is my shot. It's there. If I fucking hit it. I didn't hit that. Yuck. This is ugly. Ah, that hurts. All right, we're down by 3. We're going to make a run at this, though. We're going to make a run back. Trust me. Trust me, I swear. Okay, little tricky here, right? But you're like, ah, oh, shit. 5-wood's not getting there. But guess what? From this box, a 3-wood clears. I just got to nut it. Just so you guys know, a lot of you might not have realized that you can hit a 3-wood over the rocks on that. But a 3-wood, what backspin? I wouldn't even try it with bite because I'd be worried that I wouldn't get it up. You can also A1 it and skip the water, but why would I hit an A1 when I don't have to? Perfect. We're gonna catch Tim Glenn this game. I'm gonna put the stamp on it. We're gonna stamp it. We're gonna say no Canadian beat me on this today. Why am I not getting anything? I hit that ball hard. I think I might need to do some trackball maintenance. That is something somebody was asking me too, guys. I have a ton of parts for trackballs. I have casings. I've got rollers. I don't have any physical balls though. Oh, that sounds terrible. So if I don't know, I mean, if people were looking to get a backup of some sorts, I'm thinking I could put them together for what, $30 a casing, and I'll make. I mean, it'll be worked in rollers, worked in grooves on it. You guys would just need to have your own physical ball, not anything else. I don't have any of the balls. So if you guys want, if anybody wants anything like that, just reach out. I got plenty. That's a better one, Luna. That's a great way to think of it. All right, so we can go with the 3-wood and hit it straight through the gap. Did I hit it a little hard? I might have. Come on. All right. Okay, we're only 15 yards. If I putt this isn't getting to the hole, I don't think. I'm going to chip it. Woo! Saved it. All right, we're only down by 4. That means he got that too, didn't he? We're going to catch him. He's going to screw up. Shooter's going to choke. The green jacket's mine. No, I want this here today. 1, more points. 2, I just like the line from here. Wow, that's bad. It was a bad tee shot. I did not want to be in the rough there. Make me cry. Well, if 2 holeouts and missed one, unless you watered one, you'd be looking at 1 better. So probably a par of 28. Oh, God, I hammered that. Stop. It does. No, I accidentally left the window down here open the other night after I quit, and it got really cold. So the trackball got pretty stiff on me. So, well, it'll take a little bit getting it warmed up. Damn it, I wanted green first so that it snaps that way, but we're good. I'm embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Fucking Christ. All right, we're losing ground here. I'm not gaining ground. This is bad. Very bad. We're going to catch him. We got to. Oh, yeah, we will. Here we go. Left to right wind. Perfect. 5-wood high tee. And I missed the fucking building. Oh my God. I didn't get it right enough and I missed the wall. Oh, that's so bad. Wait, where's the hole? Oh, it's over here. One, two, three, they're gonna run back. But it's only 1 stroke. God damn it, I'm just bleeding here. 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. All right, we got to start the run now then. We're gonna go with the... Actually, I still want to hit the 10.5 here, I think. Just because it cuts harder. Let go, X's and O. We're skipping that. Still 6. Tim's playing okay. He's not messing up. We need a mistake at this point. Wow, this is going to be a bad second shot no matter where we put it. Just look at... that's a pretty good spot. Look at how bad this is. It's so bad of a shot. That's a great course too, by the way. All right, we got 1 back. Here we go. Can we get... Oh, we're going to get one back here, I think, too. Let's see. Come on, Tim. Where are you at? Where are you at? Fail, Tim. Fail. We got it on one hole. We're back now. We just made up 5 right there. We got a big left to right wind, but we're underneath the outside edge of the tree. So this shot, the A15 would be what I really want to hit. The question is, am I going to get it around that branch? Let's see. I mean, it's a risk. We're going to go for it, though. Why not? We're not here not to go for it. All right. Stay in the... I kind of got screwed because I think I'm going to hit that edge with the 9-iron. I got scared. I needed to hit that. Still tied. All we got to do, get 18. Here it is. Let's get the line. I'm thinking backspin, 9.5. No, bite spin. Here we go. Backspin might have been my play. But we're on. We're putting. We made it. And guess what? Did we catch him? Well, I think we held the lead unless he pointed that. I think we got it. Eat shit, Canada. Eat shit. I think part of making Canada eat shit is partnering with IT. Did I not hit the button, or am I getting a reboot? Oh, no reboot. Well played. All right, 343. The pin's at the front. This sucks. I want to hit that. I don't think I can get it there. So we're going to hit this. We know our carry distance is closer to 350. So we're going to keep it a little back on the box. And we're going to nut it. Hey, Kev, how you doing, sir? Now we're on. Now, if we saw the way that's trickled in, this has to be a right one. Or 2. Okay, good. Worst putt in the game. Oh, it's not late. What are you doing working? You're supposed to work at nights. Well, Tim gave up. I got him this game. 280. Can't clear the rocks, so we got to go around. So now this one... I want to hit the side closer to me on the half pipe so it bounces right at this. So I'm going to go with the high T5. I'm going to overcut it a little bit to try to hit that wall. I could miss the whole thing and be right on the rough, but it's still going to be a short chip that I won't make. But short, it's a left chip, and I'm way better at those than right chips. Oh, wow. I cleared everything. Well, we're putting, and this putt is one of these ones that's going to come off slower. And it fucking... God. I will say my putting has fallen apart this year. It's not... I mean, when I say fall apart, it's not like I'm missing every putt, but there's a lot of putts that I'm missing that I shouldn't. You guys have seen it. Shit. I don't need to tell you. I needed green first. Oh. All right, drivable set. Good. Be careful because right underneath one of these trees is an invisible branch. I'm kind of thinking it's gone now, but it probably isn't. We'll see. We might hit it right now if it is. No, we're good. That was actually a really friendly look. What do we got next? All right, we got a good look here. All right, pins in the back. Look at the... We can't get over that big part, but we can easily cut a 5-wood here. We're going to hit it as hard as we can still, though. All right, this one I never go for. Only one person, Eddie Godfrey, is the only person to ever have aced this hole. This is the only hole in Golden Tee history I have not aced that someone else... I'm sorry, Juniper, the one that comes up here, I have not aced that one either. I don't ever plan to because that's a garbage shot. And honestly, with the clubs and balls that we play now, I don't think it's possible anymore. We don't get a ramp. If you're playing streaks, you won't get the ramp. You need to play like a ball like a Titan or a grabber in order to get the ramp on the hole. All right, where that pin is, this might not be the best place to put it, but it's going to be where we go every time. There's another spot you can hit this ball up top. Fuck you. We got to play this like it's not going to hit anything and hope we're right. I think it hit some. I think it hit it, but we're in a good spot. Whew. All right. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm the only one playing, huh? We can go straight with the 10.5, and that's fine today. This is probably the easier spot. That hole is drivable, yeah, a little bit. I think I've only gotten that on with arrows or with streaks. And it was with a big outwind, and you hit it into the branch of the trees and it gets up. That's ugly. Yeah. Hey, Jason, how you doing? I'm taking the birdie here. I was trying to get lucky. Little off, but I guess, I mean, the layup on that hole is even challenging. You go all the way up the fairway, and you can have a chance to get it on in 2 from there, but it's a little tricky. Hey, Eric, how you doing, sir? Let's make up for that last one. If I float through... I'm going with the 3-wood here. I mean, the 4-wood here, because I don't want to be short again on this. And, of course, I'm not short. I'm long. I'm over. No, we're good. Oh, on your sleeve. Same thing here, though. Remember, the 8.5 will stay under this tree pretty much every time. Oh yeah, the worst thing is, Jason, I had to start playing commercial, and I got it done in like 3 more games. Like crazy. You finally go out and play in the bar, and you start hitting shit again. I should have high-teed that. I was trying to get greedy. I should have high-teed that. We'll take the eagle, though. Wind's blowing the wrong way. So when we go over here, if we look to the right, you see a little tick. It looks like an X with a long swoop on it. Maybe about 3 degrees off center to the right here. And that's what we're aiming at with the thumb 8.5 backspin. Yeah, it was pretty quick after that. I mean, when the internet went down on Friday night stream, we needed 4 left and we had 14 games to go. And I think I accomplished it in 6 games on the bar. I think I got my, I played 3 sets of 2 and got it on the 3rd set. Now, there is a little bit of discussion from people on this. Because you're going to have this ball ride the wall and stick to it sometimes. And people think it's backspin or bite. I've had it happen with all of them. I prefer bite on it because I don't even mind if it rolls up the wall on a shot like this because it's going to be straight downhill putt. But really, it's more the speed that you hit the wall in. If it's stuck to the green and rolling at the wall rather than bouncing, it'll roll up it. If it's bouncing, like there, that one was pretty solid. Now, you may have thought, wow, that ball's going to hit that rock too hard and kick back, but you saw it comes back pretty soft off of it. Down one by one. So this would be the setup you would try to drive this on. And we're going to just hit a C3 here just to show you. But it's a C3, and it'll ramp. But our balls aren't going to do it. That was bad. Oh, good. I thought that was going to snap and stick on the hill. We're good. Okay, same thing. Okay, so this tee box, I'm going through it every time from because it's got me lined up pretty much dead perfect already. And my putter, what the fuck? That's how bad I missed the putt on the 51 and it happened to grab it. But those putts, though, I can't get them right. I'm hitting them 1 click left. If you look, you'll see on the meter, but it looks like it never went out at all. I can't remember if I was high teeing this or not. We're gonna try this with a medium tee and see if it works. I think that's it. I think it's a medium tee. And I just can't throw it so far out. You've learned so many shots over the years that you kind of forget exactly how to do them unless you keep playing the course over and over again. I think I just have to hit that same shot and throw it out a little farther. This is going to be a great look coming in. Got a lot of play on the side of those things. Not my best game, but we'll take it. Not terrible, actually. We missed 4 strokes, it looked like. There maybe 5. I think I got an eagle. Yeah, maybe 5. 2 birdies on double eagle holes, and then I got an eagle on a double eagle hole. So you guys see this? It's a really fun event. I mean, the holes are not easy, so don't give up. I don't ever want to see anybody DNFing on this. I made a mistake my first game. I whiffed the ball on one and DNF, and then I realized, shit, that's only 2 or 3 strokes off. I could easily catch people the rest of the way. All right, we're going to go. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Quirto, how you been, bud? Got getting a different group of you guys in here in the lunch times. That's good. I love it. I'm gaining my stamina back slowly every day. Like I was telling the other viewers, I've been playing commercial again. And I like knocked out the 15 events games here, and then went to the bar and played like 30 the last 2 nights. And I'm hurting a bit. I'm sore, but it's nothing that's not too manageable. Oh, I missed that putt too. I was 6 off last game. I forgot about that. Yeah, like, I mean, right now, normally before the surgery, I would have started getting numbness, tingling, and then like kind of a burning feeling in my upper back and neck. And now that doesn't come until way later. Like, I quit my games at like 28 and 30 the last 2 days when it started hurting. So I made it that far without it hurting, which is, I'm pretty happy about that. The love I see to see me through. Like I said, I always just put this on this pad. Just because it's the same shot as I'm used to. Oh, come on. Oof, I thought that was good. Oh, and you got the... All right, so this one, we're not going to hit a 5. We're going to hit a 6. 6, I'm never worried about the height, so I'm going to hit a 6 with release. Probably not. It's not going to ever set up to be that high. But maybe we could. So, okay, let's go here. The Pine Coast one is really not always going to be very good. We'll add it up and see. I mean, so if there were 18 double eagle holes, par would be 54. We're definitely short. I'm 2 off of that right now. Was anything that could have been driven? No. I mean, this one's really going to always be a birdie in eagle hole. I mean, the shot is so risk to rewardish that if you were on a game that you were clean, you would never go for this. It just wouldn't make sense to. I mean, I think the 51 I shot was a 5 better with a missed putt, if I remember right. And that's I mean, getting 5 better on this. This one has been shut down every game I've been in. We got the low. It's a really similar set of holes as the one that I did it on, but not the same. Cat 10 isn't there. I mean, so far, Bayou Bay's double eagle hole has only been there twice out of all my games. This one really isn't going to be there for anybody playing stouts. I mean, really, it's almost not there for any balls, but it's a risky shot again, because to hit it, you got to get lucky, or you have to man up through a set of trees and get lucky only to hit one branch, and it would have to be an outwind of double digits. So I don't think par is ever going to be 50 even on these this week. I got robbed. Why is it keeping the spin while hitting the rock wall now? Unless that didn't hit the rock wall, but it had to. It shouldn't be keeping the spin off of that. It never did before, and now it is. That's every time I've hit it, it's gone in the water. Weird. That's kind of weird. Because the shot I hit was beautiful. That was the perfect shot. You got to be fucking kidding me. Wow, that's brutal. Terrible. Fucking terrible. That is not a hole you should ever have. This isn't one of the ones you should not be getting eagle on. That's 2 off. That's really bad. I'm curious to see if this week the cash out checks are going to come direct deposit like we were told. All right, I'm back enough, though. I should be able to get this chip in. Terrible shots now. All right, I just needed that to get... I got on a bad streak there. That fixes the funk. Yeah, guys, make sure you have an 8.5 driver in your bag. No matter what, that hole becomes a whole different thing. Ben, all feel, no judgment. I've hit it enough that I know what it's going to do. It's just all feel. Oh, nice. All right, so you can't really see the X on this one. The angle's different, but it's the same thing, just a slightly bit right. It does, Querto. It really does. The 9.5 though gives you the. You can get the bounce to come off not the same angle with the 8.5 with the 9.5. I think if I remember right, if you put release on the 8.5, the 9.5, because then it changes the angle and should kick it left farther. It can be too high up with the 9.5. I think it might, or low T the 9.5 works too. Oh, that came hot. Okay, we're good. This putt's probably not going to make it to the hole. No, it did. Good. All right, pins on the left. Like I said, I'm trying to get the wind to be pretty much dead straight if I can on this. That way I can just judge the green and my aim better. So... My tee shot's going to be whatever can do that. Well, that I've never done before. I'm not on. Wow. Again, I'm going to fuck this hole up. Ugh. We're going to try it. This is a game breaker. This is going to lose the game probably. I'll take it. Oh, I didn't mean to go to the right side of that hill. All right, this one I'm going to go with the 10.5. And I'm going to over... Oh, I got lucky. I thought I hit the top. Whew. Whew. I thought that was going to be over the wall, and then it's almost impossible to stick after that. 10.5, you have a little bit of a chance. This is going to be a layup. Yep, layup. Maybe get ourselves a good look at a hole-out shot from here, but... We're around the corner. We got a thumb shot in. We might be able to make this. Not with where that pin is. I tell you what. I would have had to gotten so close to dipping down into a garbage spot to make that. We're going to go with the bite spin cut. 9.5 here. This should be pretty good coming in. safe. Thumbs McGee, Austin, you're getting there, man. You're right there, buddy. And I mean, none of these games are close to clean, but they're gonna hold up. I think a lot of these are gonna hold up for me winning. My first game that I played today, I was one better, and I on the shoot hold down rattlesnake where you go down that path, I think I stroke limited it or took an 8, and still ended up winning. All right, this is ugly. There's nothing good about this. I'm going to try to hit the 3-wood up and then have a chip back is most likely. And that's fine because I can shush the... I cannot shush that now, but we're going to make it. Nope. This is my issue. I can't make the... See, that should have cut, and it didn't cut at all. I don't understand that, to be quite frank with you. I can't figure it out. I despise that part. Hey, Nick. Okay, so 20% gets me down to my club distance. But then 20% would be like if you're hitting 40 miles per hour. For me, I hit 35 or 36, almost invariably. So I have to dumb it. I have to adjust down a little bit. I have to go up a club pretty much from 20%. And then depending on, and then elevation changes change the distance quite a bit because with most shots, our ball is carrying most of the distance we need it to go. And when you're hitting that shot, it's not carrying, it's not in the air very long to carry. Now this tee box would be one where I could think about driving this, but with wind in my face and stouts, not on. If I was playing Titans or Streaks, yeah, I'm going for this. Maybe not with the 8 in my face now that I think about it because they play those wind full. With arrows, I'd be going straight at it. Dude, what is going on here? God, getting increments, little bits left, I just can't get it anymore. Well, so Nick, so the 8.5 though, it's not getting in the air hardly at all. So you would have a trouble getting that to go to that distance there because you're on the ground right away. In fact, what I found is, oh God, what I found is I'm hitting really bad shots all of a sudden here. But what I found is backspin on a shot like that will actually make it go further because the ball is bouncing and not just slowing down from the break of the green or from the friction on the green. Yeah, no, so, I mean, really for me, we'll have to, I'll pull up a tropical one here. I'll pull up a tropical and show you what I'm talking about with really shortly after this. All right, we're going to cut the 5-wood. I could hit a 6, but I'm still got to cut it, and the 6 is not getting the distance we want. My heart and how woozy my mind. I struggle to find all the truth in your lies. I dream on things I don't know. I see them surely grow. Har. Me? The fuck, dude? All right. Wow, that's terrible. Oh, this game's gonna be in the trash. I'm gonna lose to Thumbs McGee here. Come on, Austin, get me, buddy. I'm playing it out. Not drivable. We're just gonna get it up as far as we can on the sand. Obviously, don't go over, but that's better. So what I've found here is the thumb driver is perfect distance. Watch. It's just perfect from there. The thumb 9.5 is just, it's just nuts there. Whether that was 85 or 95, it's going to be in almost the same spot. Yeah, we're not going to waste any tees now that we're doing pretty bad. I should waste tees. Find any truth in your lie. There's all some things I don't know. Yeah, we'll get I'll give a little tutorial with it. Ha ha. Yeah, other people have been saying that. I didn't notice the distance increase with it. You invest your mind. All right, so let's go with bite from now on, since it's been bouncing too. It's been sucking into the water when I hit this. Oh, I murdered that. Yeah, that was a little hard. Ah, you too, Montana. Where are you at? What country are you in today? Wow, this is the worst one I've had, I think. All right, we're going to get a double eagle here somehow. Why is that? My God, I've done that. Yeah, we're going to just DNF this game, I think. Let's see if we can come up with something awesome from here, though. It's just the top, Nick, and it might be a different angle. It's the same exact trackball, bud. Good, man. Well, this thing, yeah, we're gonna 86 this one. I'm not. That is not gonna cash. That's gonna be bad. Well played, Thumbs. You got me, bud. All right, we're gonna knock this out real quick. I'm gonna jump up to. No, the putting is different. It was different starting this year. It might have been a patch that came out, but it is definitely different than it was in previous iterations of the year. But nothing recently has changed. All right, let's just do a 4-player casual game. And we're going to go to tropical real quick, because hole 1 is a perfect shush hole. All right, we're going to go... We're just going to be on stouts for all these, because stouts is going to be the easiest one to chush with, because the crosswinds almost do nothing. And let's just get a club set that's got different drivers in it. Let's see, champ, 10.5, 8.5. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. So we'll do that on all of these. And that pin is in a spot where this chush is going to be almost impossible, actually. No, we can do it. All right, we'll do this. We're going to try to hit the same shot with all these and show the differences. Boom. Boom. Dude, can anybody else not find the ball when they don't have a ball trail on anymore? Like, I can't see it at all while it's in flight. Shit, I can almost get it on, but we're gonna get good. We're gonna have all 4 different spots. That's good. Boom. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay, if you're playing PGA courses and you can't shush, you're losing 5 strokes around me. I'm not, or, I mean, obviously you might make some of them as chips, But half of my time on the PGA courses was lining up where to put my tee shot that I could shush. Okay, so 45 yards. I'm instantly going 5 wood off my reading. That would be 50, right? So if 20% is 50, I'm going to go 4 wood. And I like releasing this one because I don't have any crosswind. It's going to be center cup if I hit it. No, it's impossible, right? 43, same thing. Now this one I'm thinking, okay, so that would be the club that if you're hitting 40 miles per hour, you're looking at about 20%. I think that's short for me, so I'll go with a 5 from here. I'm on the fairway too, so this release will actually make it go a little bit farther. Oh, I tapped the button. I'm not paying attention. I tapped it back. Oh, well. Doesn't change anything. Oh, is it? Okay, well, we're getting back to it. So now if we look here, we look at, you know what, let's just look at distance this goes, right? So we're going to do a 6 wood out of the rough with release. .36. Went 45 yards. 6 wood with release out of the rough. Let's go back to that ball. And skip turn. Let's mulligan him back one. Let's do a 6 wood with bite. I didn't see the total distance there, but it's noticeably shorter. Now, the driver's going to be a little bit harder to change on. Oh, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's a good 5 to 7 yards difference between release and bite. But also, it was off of different surfaces, too, if I'm remembering correctly. But the joy here is, okay, so I could make this with a 6 wood. We've seen the distance, but let's hit a 3 wood with backspin and see if this can go in. It doesn't really matter as long as you get it to the hole and you're not murder bonering it through the hole. All right, so that was with the 3. Let's try 39 with the 10.5. See, so it really, once you get that down, the straight part down, as long as you have a club that gets to the hole, and that's why I like the benefit of hitting at 35, because if I hit that 40, that ball's going to lip out almost every time. The only reason 40 is good for me is because the 40 number sucks for me is because on holes like the par 3 that's short on, is it Desert Valley, I think it is, that short par 3, if you don't hit it harder than 35, it's almost impossible to make the shot because every club isn't high enough at 35 and it bounces in the rough twice and you can't get it through. So you had to get that. Sorry about that, Sim. But once you get it down, I can't really miss because I'm hitting it so slow that I'm just upping the speed a little bit more every time. Some machines that it'll take at the bar, it takes me like 5 or 6 pokes down because the balls are a little bit sloppier at the bar, like because of different people's hands having oils or eating a goddamn pork chop with their fingers. And so there's grease on it. My ball here, it's really dry. That's why you'll sometimes hear it rattle a little bit because my hands are dry, ball gets real dry. I mean, sometimes I even need to take a little bit of nose grease on it, but if I put too much, then I can't hit the ball at all. So, I mean, the speeds, Nick, the hitting it straight, you got to figure it out. Whether you're using 2 thumbs and a downward, 2 thumbs from here, if you're using 1 thumb on top of the ball, I like to just go here and just tap down over and over again. So it is really, I mean, I used to chush with my palm and just roll forward like this. That was not repeatable on any ball when I played at home, unless when I played at home. If I took it to a tournament, I was all over the place. All right, he said we got a scoreboard one. Let's see how bad I can screw this thing up. Let's see if I can donkey this thing all over the place. Hopefully that helps you out, though, Nick, and seeing it. That I mean, your whole biggest thing is figure out what speed you're hitting straight 99% of the time, and then you're going to go with clubs that based off of your speeds there. Gone away, I wish you'd disappear. All that's left is a ghost of you. Torn apart, there's nothing you can do. Let me go and meet again soon. Yeah, see, this is the one, this hole isn't cake from this setup. And since the pin's up close, I needed to have the softest bounce possible, so I'm going to go with the 6. Very happy with that. Hello, Gino. I saw you out here, man. I saw you out here pumping some events. All right, we're going to go for this. I'm not going to get it with stouts, but I'm going to go for it. And maybe I'll get a short chip even if I don't get it. And that's the problem with A1s. There's no way I hit that inside of the one there. I hit that out here. But, you know, we know that they're not right. Oh, I missed it. Oh, well. Oh, wow. Missed the putt then, too. Really genius play there. Great work, Mark. So, we're off by 3. Oh, let's get this. Jason, we're doing okay, man. How you doing? Oh, giddy up. Good man. Get to it. Adam and I talked about a bunch of cool, exciting stuff that we're going to try to get to work out. Hopefully we can get a Mouth Road show going, and that's the plan. Maybe we can do that. Why did I lay off of that? I don't know. I don't know why I didn't hit that as hard as I could. I like to chip. Well, good. That's that. Ah, get at it, Nick. Don't tell him. Well, actually, I wish you would tell him, please. Hi. All right, we need holdouts. Austin foot up a number here. I don't want him to start getting confident. Yeah, I would love the viewership, man. I mean, we are dumbing the game down quite a bit for you, but that's a good thing. And 100 times before, going back to you, and I go back to. Dude, I gotta listen to more Amy Winehouse. I get into modes where I listen to a bunch of her and then forget about her for a long time. Then I hear her one time and I'm like, oh, God, she's so unique sounding. I'd be curious to see what an FMK with Amy Winehouse would look like. This shot, we could play something different if I wasn't playing stouts. Goodbye with words 100 times. So you could hit a driver right into the, or a 3-wood right into the rock wall, and then it bounces up and that 12-win would push out. That's awesome, Nick. I appreciate that. All right, let's go with a high 4, and we're going to just try to hit a see a shot in. Now it's on, right? Well, we got the double eagle. What is Thumbs McGee doing here? Let's see where he's at. Did he get it? Did he get it? He did not. So he made my mistake. He's got a par on a drivable par 5. All right, we're not going in the water this time. Oh my God, it almost went again. Jesus. Ah! Back to only said goodbye with words, died 100 times, and I go back to us by with words died 100 times before. Back to her and I go back. All right, good look here. Oh, great look here. We can basically just smoothie a straight 8.5 with backspin and try to make this. Well, okay, Steve, so you got 730 great career games. That used to be a slow month. Get out of here, man. I have no idea. We'll figure it out when the boys get up here from Kansas City. God, when are we going to get a win going the other way? But this gives you a good look at that X there. Can you guys see that? When you're looking at the screen, do you see the X that I'm talking about? I don't have the telestrator set up. But the X is right there. You can see it. I always move from this angle, 8.5 thumb driver. And I pushed it way too far right that time, so it went backwards. Now we're going to have a hell of a time getting this there. Oh. I see what you did there. Jill would be none too happy with you for putting those 3 in that same category. But you're right. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's great. Okay. Courtney Love, Amy Winehouse, Whitney Houston. I mean, really, I'd probably marry Amy Winehouse. I would fuck Whitney Houston, and we would have to kill Courtney Love. Even though I personally feel Courtney Love was immensely more talented than Kurt Cobain was. All right, what do we got at this? We're going to go with the bite spin 3-wood. Because to get this around the rock, it's going to be a higher snapping A1. So it's going to have the distance. In fact, I could even do this and hit a full A1. In fact, I like that idea. And it got the ramp, but it was soft, so we're good. Yeah, Amy Winehouse, she's that weird kind of attractive to me. I don't know why. I always thought that about her. The worst part about Amy Winehouse is everyone that was around her was a horrible, horrible piece of shit. I mean, really. Her whole family, her husband, they were pieces of shit that just used her to all. You know, she never really got questioned as a suspect in that either. And you would think, I mean, you kind of got to think like, wow. But anybody that listened to Kurt Cobain or listened to Chester Bennington's music, you know, or Pennington or Bennington, it's like, dude, you had to know that they were fucked up and something bad was going to happen. So once again, the people around them were shit. That's not where you want to be. All right, we're going to make the chip, though. We're going to go for it. We're going to go hard. How did that not get there? Weakness. I got weakness going here. But this should be close to on. Nope. Caught 2 branches. It's such an ugly looking shot to try, but it's only one stroke though, because you get a good drop from there. It's rare that you get totally fucked, so, and that shot can be made pretty easily sometimes too. Lay down in traffic. That one's not going to be a big... That's not going to be a win. That was bad. I left a lot on the floor there. Oh. Admit it. I would marry you in an instant. Yeah, there was a good 6 or 7 there. The Pine Grove, the Pine Coast one, I would not be going for. I'll take the Eagle at a chance for the hole out. There's too many things that have to go right. If I get a big outwind at it, that's outwind to the left, I'll go for it. But really, you need some help. You need some help now. Now, this setup to me looks bad right away, but this is actually a dream setup. Because I'm not going long. I just have to hit it hard and get the line right. I didn't get the line right, but it's a putt instead of a chip, which is nice. Which is nice. Distracts me. I did get a 5 better on the events last week. Let's see if we can get a clean one up here and see what kind of number it is. Austin, have a good one, my man. Thanks for playing along. Yeah, I'm going to have to get back to work, too. Was worth a divorce. Yep, not going for it. Oh, this is the right tee box, but we're not going for it. Now, 1 second, guys. Made for the love of my life. Ay. Sorry, guys. I think I just found a tick, so I want to get rid of it. It absolutely is a tick. What kills ticks? I don't have a lighter down here. Let me find a towel of some sorts. Give me 1 second. Ah, the Painter Gym Golf Shootout towel needs to be the thing that kills things. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this. I'll be right there. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. The tick has been disposed of. Now, where's my other headphone? There it is. We're back. Yeah, I think that one, the new update did fix it. Hey, Mark. Yeah, the buttons, it's so silly. Especially knowing that the two systems were going to be in place at the same time. That doesn't... It doesn't make sense. Yep. But, I mean, that should have been, you know, when people kept complaining about that, that could have been something that was communicated. Hey, guys, we took away that progress bar coming with 2022. But instead, no one said shit about it. You know what I mean? It was kind of goofy. That goes back to the communication part of it. All right, we're oh, this is a good look. Very good look. This is the kind of look that Brandon Robinson can ace. I'm only saying that because he did earlier today to beat me by points in a game. That would be a hell of a good ultra to hit too. I think Putz hit it one time in a match at a tournament. It's broken wine. I don't think they called them ultras then. You know, let's make it. Let's go. Nope. Ball sack. Sweaty ball sack. All right, same thing. You're going to get a good view at this one. So, like I said, when you're not going through the bank... Did I ace the one before? I didn't ace anything, no. That thumb driver from that sand, when the pin's in the back, is a gem. It is a gem. Have I aced it before? Yeah, I've aced it before. In the 51, I did not. I aced. I hit the volcano hole that's on here, or teal hole, that Godfrey is the only one to ever ace. I hold that one out for double eagle. I aced I think it's hole 10 on rattlesnake. I aced hole 16 on Rhineland. And there was one more in there that I can't remember which one I aced. So it was a 5-better -2. It was a 5-better with a missed putt and then a layup on it. This one I got a feeling is going to hit the top of the rock. We're going to have to go around. Let's do another C. We're going to hit this shot. Didn't want to hit that. It's okay though. It's really bad up here, but not too bad. Have no idea what that's going to hit. I thought that putt was going to miss, and I was not going to be very pleased with myself. I was wrong. I should have bit that. I thought that was going to just turn hard right when it landed. Just trying to put it in like a bullet. Didn't work. Trying about it. I think I might have aced this one. I don't remember. Something like that. There's an old man laying on the floor. All right, but this goes back to the high T 8.5 stays under this. Oh, I think I canned that hole. I don't know. But the high T 8.5 is big time on that. So on that setup before, I would have either had to turn left once more with the 9.5, and then high T like a 3 wood full A1. It wasn't as consistent by any means. That wind is so close to being able to do it. All right, let's just show you the shot. High 5. And that wind pushed it too far left. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. And so it went too far left, and I was also too close, I think. Yeah, it went way too far left. So if the wind is right to left, it won't kick back the way it just did there. And I got kind of robbed on this drop, but I think I can make this work for me. I'll take it. I will take a birdie from that. All right, where's the pin? Pin's in the left. This makes this a little bit easier. We're going to lay off this. I'm going to backspin it so I'm sure it bounces and catches up. All right, I want this to have a straight line coming in, so I'm going to go up this way. I didn't want to be on the first cut. Yeah, oh, an X, the letter X, you can bank. So that one there, don't pretend not to see what I did there. I'll show it to you next time. The right play you're trying to do is bounce low off that rock and kick it across to the other fairway. Yeah, you have to see these shots. A lot of these are not ones you would figure out, like that you can put that through there like that. Nothing's gonna turn back enough, so we're gonna play it out for the eagle, and then maybe hole it out. Come on, I cut that a bunch. Shit. Overplayed the wind. But give it an easy putt. All right, so 43, that's not bad. We can get up. I feel like a 45 will come this game. We're going to try to finish these off, and then I'm going to have to hit it. But we'll see how far we've got to go. I don't know. It takes a lot longer to play these than it did the par 3 event last week. All right, 325, a little out. Perfect setup for a backspin driver. No high tee. I mean, obviously on this shot, it's easier to hit if you hit no backspin, if you have no high tee, because I can control it where it lands. Oh, well over, Mark. I had to go. I have to start playing commercial again now. So I went out. I played like 28 and 30 games the last 2 days. So I'm a banger. I was banging, and it hurts. But I got it in like in my third set of two machines. What? Yeah. Again, not drivable here. As much as we'd love it to be. With stouts, the lack of perfect A1s, not getting that there. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm a bit out of practice. You can lose a lot more focus when you're playing at home because you're just like, screw it. I will say, I only DNF'd one game the last 2 days, though, which was, I'm pretty impressed. I had a couple that maybe I should have, but... And the funniest thing is the worst course, the hardest course for me was fucking Baja. I couldn't shoot a good score on it to save my life. I will say I did pop 230s on Once, though, which felt kind of interesting. I don't do that a lot. And I lost to El Tube a few times with fucking two-betters. That didn't feel good. All right, we got to get this as a hole out in order to keep chance at a big score. Oh, I never took the right 3 because I released it. This one hasn't been drivable once, and that's rare too. Somehow I don't find the randomization of the tee boxes to be all... I whiffed the ball, that's short. Oh, I got lucky. All right, where that pin is, I want to get this as far left as I can, and this is as far left as I can. I want to see this ball have a line at the hole without having to cut around the trees. I don't even care if I'm in the rough or not. I just want to have a straight line, and now that sucks. I watered it. Wow, that got a lot more spin than I was expecting. Jesus. Fuck you. That was perfect. That's what I was going for. Fuck. It's a good little setup, though. I'm enjoying this. It's fun. It's fun to play these as a non-week-long event for once. You got to be careful here because you can put yourself under a tree sometimes. Not this time, luckily. Once again, I wanted to hit that ball with no spin, with no high tee, because I wanted to spin. I mean, landing that short, I would have had to finesse the distance enough that I'd bring water short into play when I could just hit it hard with no high tee and have the spin keep me into a safe and good look. And this is awesome too, because we have the high tee 8.5 in our bag here. But let's look at the other shot here. 1, 2... I threw it out too far. I needed to hit it almost straight. We're chipping okay. We're getting back. Okay, so if you look at the rock, there's a spot that's got a slight slant like this, and then the other part to the right is curved. We're looking at hitting that spot. I can't put a marker up for you. Yes, it is. It is. And I missed it again. My God, am I safe, though? I'm safe. Haha, I can get on from here. If this isn't in play, I can at least. We're going to have to go for it. Nope, it hit it. It clearly hit it. Oh, well. Yeah, it's very different, Corey. Yep, no cat hole. Don't touch the sleeping pills, they... Thousands of gray white lines living in the bed. Yes, leave to sleep. Turning around now. Let's try the C3 and see if it goes. Nope. Well, that's a perfect C3 too. I can't do it any better than that. Oof. What was it that I did? Too much? Am I losing touch? Did I build a ship to wreck? Wow! Fuck! Do you want more? Fuck. Can't catch me in here before. The cherry's an island, darling. Let's go for it. Fuck it. Love will find me, but I do. So if the wind's left or right and I hit that same shot, that ball stops on the green beautifully. That was a high tee 8.5 driver, and you just got to find the line that it only hits one branch. It's hard to do, all right? It's not a gimme. That might be in. Oh, oh, whoa. I think I've got at least one of these left. Good God, I'm tired of our souls. Into the breach we got tossed. 346, probably pin up top. This is going to be an ugly second shot. To ride, the ship to ride. All right, we got a good one here. Pin's short. All right, so hopefully this first hop lands directly in the rough because it'll bounce straight left then, and I might be able to make this. It's going to be close. We'll see. Distance-wise, this looks like it's going to be pretty much dead nut. Wow, no, I caught that way too good. I caught a dead 80. That's a pretty close to a perfect 180 on that. We've got an outwind. Still, can't get it there. And that's just bullshit. That's fucking bullshit with how broken that is. That's not me missing it, dude. That was a perfectly swung out A1, and it read 1.5. Hit him as hard as you can and get used to that same pace on him. And then really on a right 10 over 20 feet, you're pretty much trying to get it out as far as you can. I mean, that's really it. Depending on distance, as far as you can out, should break back to a right 10. It's... Wow. I mean, I nutted that A1, though. That ball should have definitely been closer to it. A weird thing is, at the bar, I was not getting anything but clean shots out. Wait, where'd Eric Rios? I don't see Eric Rios is in here. Where did he say? Okay, Caesar. Now I can't sing. I can't dance. You're cutting me off right at the knees here, dude. How dumb am I? Fucking idiot. I don't want to play... Oh, fuck. I like money, and I think I'll still be able to... There we go. Save birdie. All right, we saved birdie. Good thing I didn't DNF right there, because saving birdie was good. Oh, shit. Is this an airport stream, CJ? Are we watching at the airport? What the fuck is this? Where are you? Are you in Michigan still? Yeah, rhythm? So it doesn't change anything at all. And in fact, honestly... Not pulling back putts is probably better, to be honest with you, because it's a hard one to justify. Most of putting is rhythm, but if you don't hit a clean 180, you change the speed that the ball comes off the club by little bits, but that can be a big amount on putts. For me, though, I've been pulling back for so long that I'm not comfortable not pulling back. And when you do just a push on it with your palm, you have a chance of making the ball skip the roller a little bit. So you can have your lines not play exactly where you think you're playing them. Oh, Jesus, Caesar. My God, dude. Man takes a couple of days off, plays some tea by himself, and thinks he can tell this man what to do. Don't you lie, don't you say. Correct. It doesn't curve, it slows it down. Baby standing. Wow. Whew. Yeah, the ball does not curve, but it definitely changes the speed that you get off of it. So really the max MPH on any putt is only determined by distance away from the hole. That's programmed that way. So like I can hit a ball as hard as I hit it, and my wife can hit it as hard as she hits it. We'd get the same speed reading. So that's not going to affect. But it definitely comes off the club face a little different if you don't have straight lines. The miles per hour will read the same, but we've already seen, which is how we beat rollover putts before, by doing what we call the C putt. You pull full C and then make your normal putt, and the ball doesn't come off as fast. That still happens. It still works to do that. It's just not necessary anymore. So cut your mouth and run me like a river. Stand and deliver. Only hands will make me a sinner. All right, we're going to... I feel like I'm going to hit the top with this shot. But I'd love to bounce this off the wall. Yeah, no, it's 100% true. That's 100% fact. All right, we're going to try to go green on a fly here. Yeah, and it's so rare now, though. Like, before, I'd be worried about this putt rolling over. It is not going to roll over. Might lip out if I hit the edge, but it doesn't come off as fast as it used to. So they've adjusted the distance is more dynamically based on your speed of your putt is more dynamically based on distance than it was before. The problem is they are not doing any equation that takes into account whether it's an uphill putt or not. And there needs to be a multiplier on putts that are uphills. Oh, well, 3-footers, you can always, I could hit it over, I could murder a ball and hit a 3-footer over any day of the week. Why was that short? Like a river. Yeah, it can. It certainly can. There's a couple of goofy little holes that it does it on, but it's not nearly as prevalent as it was. And when a down 10 will roll over is when it's in the air. Because if you watch on like down 6s or more, your putt can jump into the air. And when it does that, that's when you'll get a rollover. But you can actually, a 3-footer probably jumped the hole and never even rolled over. Probably never even hit it. Get it. All right, here we go. You don't see the X here, but you don't want to push it that far right anyway. I mean, you can pretty much thumb it straight. It's real close. Well, to be quite frank, spin on putts, it was always a debate, and I did some testing and talked to some tech guys at IT. The spin thing, the only way it could have ever mattered on a putt before is if the ball left the ground. Otherwise, spin didn't change anything. I still put roll on all my putts to this day. You see me tap it twice every time. I don't know why. Oh, the 2 clicker? The 1 or 2 clicks based off of it? Yeah. Oh, wow. That shouldn't have stopped there. And that one shouldn't have fucking broke like that either. God damn it. I got robbed. Got cheated there. Yeah, see, Caesar, I would love to do it. It's very good. But the problem with it is it takes way too long. And I don't want to spend that much time trying to figure out how many clicks I pulled the club back. It just is way too much for me. That's just getting too into it. Plus, I kind of feel like that's reverse engineering the game, and I wouldn't be allowed to teach that to you guys because I don't want people to reverse engineer the game. Hit it, Dick. Thanks for being here, bud. Good luck. All right, so this one, this is bad. I do not like this setup. I'm actually planning on going green on a fly here. Okay, that works. Jesus Christ, you've been walking, chatting this whole time? Well, you've been chatting and watching while driving this whole time? Hopefully it was an Uber that took you there. Otherwise, I don't want word of mouth to be the reason why somebody dies. That's not cool. No, I'm not going for this. Let's show you the other spot you can lay up to, though. I don't do this very often, but it's here. Well, that was actually kind of easier, as much as I hate to admit it. I don't like doing the wrong thing over time, but the problem there's a group of bushes that will just sometimes pop up that aren't always there, and it drives me nuts. Shit. This is a little different. I gotta high tee this, I think. Some of the T-box overlap into the rough. Yeah, so you gotta, it's happened for many. It's happened on this year's too, and all the years prior when T-boxes came out. There are certain holes, I want to say Coral Ridge, like 11 or 12. That one, they would tee you up in the rough. And if you changed clubs, it would then play off the rough and you couldn't cut it. You just got to be cognizant of it, man. It definitely affects you. It definitely can affect you for sure. Yay, we hit the daily limit. Let's just make sure I don't have... I probably have an invite I got to knock out or two. So let's see if we got those, and then I'm going to cut off for the day. I'm not going to be able to get back up and play on... get back a stream up later tonight, but I'm happy that the internet worked with us today. Yeah, we got to get this one out of the way. Finger to my face. Now, good thing that this event that we just played, the whole one, I changed the drivers because I'm going to switch to my part 3 bag, and there would have been a very good likelihood that I would be playing the wrong set of clubs if it was the case. Whistling a melody. Thursday. The world, if you're not in it. Wow, that gator, you got your ball. Every hour, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you more. I miss you more. Finger. Does anybody know if you play an invite on a commercial machine, does it still pay you in credits? I've never checked this out. Oh shit! It is so moist up in this motherfucker. Sorry guys, it's daytime. Sorry about the language. We got moisture cooking though. Left of the world if you're not in it. Okay, this is ugly. We don't like this. I'm happy with that. Okay. Well, since they took out our way to cash out the credits, I got to come up with something new way to do it. Instead, you guys are going to get less word of mouth, and I'm going to be more word of mouth playing commercial. Like tonight, which I'm not looking forward to. GoldenTee's great fun when I'm playing here with you guys. It loses a lot of the luster when I got headphones on and playing all alone. It's just not nearly as entertaining to me. Stop. Oof. No, and Corey, I yelled at Adam. I was like, why'd you take away my way to cash out? He's like, we noticed this week, Corey. And he's like, what are you talking about? We did nothing with that. I was like, well. Oh, last night I YouTubed that one because I'm sick of this. If you look on that putt, I YouTube Caesar, is that I aimed left of the 2, and it reads slightly left of the 2, but the ball went right. Or straight off the club face went right. I wanted to get one too, because I was talking to Luna about it. He's like, I don't see that, I don't think. And it happens to me quite a bit. Oh, and like you're the chosen one. Love it's free. But I can't do it on home edition. Well, damn, Jamie. So, Jamie Arrington, well done. Pay the girl putting up a 45 on top of my 42s. Well done. Guys, just to let you know, she's not just the best female player in the world. She's better than most of you. I'm not going to say me yet. I'll give her one game. I'm not giving her the whole titles. She's definitely slightly prettier than me. I'll give her that, too. So that works. All right, we're going to be greedy. Ah. Your hands bigger than my... Wait, Caesar, you don't like my dancing? What about my drunk night with my my interpretive dance in the dark? I thought that was phenomenal. I'm sure there's going to be some gifts made from that. I don't know why I hit that soft. I'm dumb. Wow, I'm dumb. Whew. Oh, I should have been rewarded negatively for that. That was a very bad shot. Pretty baby, the prodigal son. You might mow and cry like you're the only one. Thank you, Caesar. I'll keep doing more of it. I don't know. If you're saying my wife again, dude, enough with you and your Miss Jill's sweet talk, goddammit. Oh. Shit. Good shit. Good shit. Oh. Well, I mean, to be quite frank, after speaking with, I mean, okay, let's look at Golden Tee as a whole, right? Their biggest payday comes from vendors updating machines, right? And the machines making money for them. So, yes, you have. But, so the problem with setting it up for head v head at another location is that slows down a player playing at the bar that they're at, and it doesn't give them that costs the vendors money. Now, okay, so we could have arguments about that, but that's the theory behind it, all right? Now, the development cycle that goes to Home Edition isn't really that separate than what goes to commercial. So they don't really spend putting time in features that are only on Home Edition. In fact, I don't think there's a single one that's only on Home Edition. There's nothing on Home Edition you can't do at the bar or play at the bar. Okay, so the capabilities are there. The hardware that we're using now is going to be perfectly able to support peer-to-peer on the PGA. The question is if they're going to develop into the UI, and they also didn't include a capture card with it. So it's still going to be an external piece for now. I have no doubt that they think about doing it in the future, so look for it. But let's just get through getting everything out there the way it was. Now, no, not true. All right, I think I got one more invite I'm going to knock out, and then we're going to call it a day. I'm glad you guys were able to come around to lunch. Hopefully we can keep having streams like this again. And I got a feeling times are going to have to change for the streaming schedule. Plus I got a vacation coming up where I'm going to be gone, I think, for 10 days. Then we got St. Louis tournament. Ah, shit. Well, we're playing another one of these. I think it was a par 3, right? I didn't mean to hit this. It is. Yeah, guys, we're gonna get back to it. I mean, I would love everybody to cut them a little slack with trying to get a whole new product out during this. Oh, no. It's not even busy, but I mean, they wouldn't have to do anything. If they said they wanted to do a summer swing, all they'd have to give me is tools to get it done, and I'd be happy to. No, but luckily though, they gave us five updates for word of mouth, and we're passing those out. Should be happening as we speak. The last one, so it's a little different. We're doing it off of lesser skill based, but. We're not rewarding you for banging out a ton of games for it. We're rewarding somebody that went 0-2. I know. Come on. Wow, that didn't come back at all. Oh. Going for it, not going for it. God, those ones are so tricky when you have such little landing area. I've been running around, looking down at all I see. Pretty faces on the places I can't see. Oh. Okay, hold out. Here it is. I sprayed it. That was perfect look, too. I'm just going to be happy that... Well, guys, we're not going to have a home edition PGA for many, many months. That I can tell you that for certain now. And now with the price is probably going to be about $500 to $1,000 more than what we expected, just simply because of supply chain and the cost of products for them going up. Well, you can't knock them for that. I know somebody's going to, but... All right, can we snap thumb this hard enough? I think so. Well, you can, but you can't get the line right when you do that. Now, see, those hurt me more. I have a problem in my left shoulder, too, which I don't think was my neck, which kind of weird, I know, but... Ouch. All right, we got to go for an ace here. I can't pussyfoot around this. Yeah, I'm with you, but okay, so Luda, yeah, they are. Now, obviously, though, they're not looking, I mean, right every second. Hi, Josh. Oh, I'm sure they are, but the difference is that, oh, yeah, okay, dude. You're Caesar, if you show up at my house and I'm not here, my work is from home, dude. I don't need to be out doing anything. So I'm still here. And oh no, I just fucked that up, didn't I? I did. I really did. That was stupid. Pay attention to the wind. That was dumb. There we go. That's the loss of money that we're looking for. Let's get another 2 hole outs. I'm sorry, dude, but I've learned my lesson in life that my work-life balance requires me to take care and pay attention to my friends more than my job. So if a place is unhappy about that, well, sorry about your luck, place. You don't need my exemplary performance at your job site. I see. Wow, hit the ball, you punk bitch. See, this is why I like having the lofted clubs. As much as sometimes it's beneficial to have like a low lofted club that goes that distance, guess what? I can low tee shit and make it the same. I'm actually not looking forward to everyone that says you need a zero hybrid on Petra. I'll make it work if I do, but if I need it, I got a bag built for just that scenario. I just don't like using it because that club is not very useful for unless a specialty shot, which is why I call it a specialty club. Yeah, we'll take our 17. It should have been a 21. I'm dumb. I mean, it should have been a 19. All right, one last invite. I think I got one that's getting close to expiring. Can't lose any more of those. With the switch on the apps, I lost about $300 worth of invites one day because the alerts didn't work. Now, that's my own fault as well, but when you get accustomed to using them... No, we're done. We don't have anything to play today, so we'll save those for next time. Like I said, thanks for sticking it out, guys. I appreciate you coming by during the day. We held a stable connection. I don't like that we're running on 720p, but we're going to get up. We'll get it up. I got another service call coming out this week, so that's helpful too. But otherwise, we'll be back on Wednesday night. I got a feeling I'm going to want to change to Tuesday, Thursdays, and then maybe one day in the weekend instead, just to fit schedule better. But I'll talk it out with Richard, and then we'll see what we're going at. I got to look at some stats and things too. But thank you guys again. Word of mouth's out. We'll see you guys Wednesday night. Have a good rest of your day and enjoy until Wednesday. Good night. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There it is.